In the latest live stream on the official My Singing Monsters channel, monster handler Matt said that the seasonal event Spooktacle is coming in the next few weeks. So it's time for us to make that video before the seasonal event starts, talking about my predictions and things that may come to the game during the seasonal events. And in this video, we're going to see my predictions for the 2025 Spooktacle event, all the possibilities of new monsters and many very interesting things. And to start, we need to remember that we still don't have an official date for the start of this event, but we can analyze the dates when the event started in recent years. And looking at the last 2 years, this event tends to start in the middle of October, always in the middle of the month, because since the release of the Beat Hereafter event, the events happen at the same time in the game. Since the Beat Hereafter event always starts at the end of October or at the beginning of November, so the most likely date for the Spooktacle event to start is the 15th, a date that is neither too early nor too late to start. So for me, the 15th on Wednesday will be the start of the event. Let's start by talking about the simplest things we'll receive in this event, since they're not that important, like the seasonal snacks, which yes, we will receive new ones in this event, and I'm excited to see how they'll be, since this event has its famous Halloween candies, so I'm excited. And new costumes, which is already standard to arrive in this event, being one of the events with the most costumes in all of My Singing Monsters, so yes, we will definitely have super interesting new costumes. Now, talking about new monsters, the first monster we have confirmed to arrive in this event is a Fire Epic, since we haven't received a Fire Epic for some time. So finally, in the month of October, the Epic Flume Ox will arrive in the game, a very anticipated epic by the community, and certainly a monster that promises to be very interesting. I don't know how they'll keep this calm monster vibe in its epic form, or if they'll change it, but I'm excited to see its design, since the last Fire Epics looked very beautiful, so I also hope this one will be. And a new epic monster that I've been waiting for since the end of August and that we still haven't received is a new epic Wublin. Yes guys, since the release of the last epic from Wublin Island, which was quite some time ago, we haven't seen anything else about a new monster from that island, and I think it's time for us to get a new epic, since BBB usually doesn't go more than a month without releasing a new epic Wublin in the game. Now, knowing which of these Wublins will get its epic form is the hard part, but just knowing that we'll finally see a new epic on Wublin Island already makes me very happy, because these epics are insane. So seeing a new epic Wublin makes me really excited. Something that has already been confirmed since the release of Wanderer Island is Punkleton on that island, and yes, it's already been confirmed in the trailer, and we even saw a bit of its sound, so we can indeed expect this monster to arrive on that island at the start of the junior event in Dawn of Fire. And I believe that's the only new thing we'll have in DOF, and surely this monster will have a good sound on Wanderer Island. I love Punkleton, and for me it's the best seasonal of all, so seeing a new sound from it will be something really cool. Not to mention its adult design in DOF. I want to see it with the beautiful graphics. So yes, even though it's something we already know will arrive, I'm excited as well. Now we need to talk about a theory that's been discussed for several months in the game's community, and for me, maybe it won't happen, which is the Shadow Islet coming to the game during this event. We were all waiting for this, and the chances were huge. Seeing the new islet of My Singing Monsters arrive in an event that matches its theme would be amazing, but nobody would imagine that BBB would release the Pyro Normal Island out of nowhere in the game. We already knew that the last single element, Pyro Normal, was going to be released, but the island at the same time, nobody expected that. So for me, the Shadow Islet won't come to the game in this event. Maybe in November or December, but I don't think now, because we've already received 2 islands in the last few weeks. I think we need some time before we get another one, but I hope I'm wrong. After all, a new island is always welcome. I saw many people talking about the epic magics, and Yes, there are possibilities that they'll finally come to the game in this event, but I also think they won't start right now. If we are going to receive these epic magics, I think they'll arrive in the Beat Hereafter, which is an event that happens on a magical island, and it makes more sense than in the Plant Island event, and since it's very close, in the next few weeks, these variants may arrive in the game. Now, rare variants from the Ethereal Workshop can arrive in the game at any moment. We don't know if they'll come in waves or one by one, but let's keep an eye out, because for sure at least one rare from the Ethereal Workshop may appear in the game. Maybe a monster that seems to have the Spooktacle theme. We'll just have to wait and see, just like the Elder Celestials, which started after the change in the Celestial Island when buying the Celestials. The arrival of these monsters is inevitable since they are much easier to purchase now. So yes, the Elder versions of these Celestials may be very close to happening, but we don't know when they'll arrive since the change happened recently. But remember this, they can arrive in the game at any time. And if we're talking about things that have a small chance of happening, I also need to mention the Epic Bleatnik, the Dreamythical of Gajub, which is the mythical of Plant Island. It may indeed appear in the game during this event. We haven't had any of the epic Dreamythicals in the game yet, so starting with this one wouldn't be a bad idea since this monster received its rare form during the same event. So there's a small possibility that the epic Bleatnik will come to the game in this event. But that's it guys, these are my predictions. Remember to enjoy all the promotions we have in this event, which are very interesting, so take the chance to get several Punkletons and many more monsters on your Plant Island. Comment your theories and see you in the next video. See you later.